Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Insha'Allah, we will begin chapter number 1 from the book Tasheel Nahw, section 1.1, Arabic grammar and Nahw. So what is the definition of Nahw? Nahw, Nun Ha Waw. Nahw is a science which teaches us how to join a noun, verb or particle to form a correct sentence, as well as what the i'rab condition of the last letter of a word should be. The subject matter of Nahw. In subject it is kalima, word, and kalam, sentence. And what are the objectives of studying Nahw? The immediate objective is to learn how to read, write and speak Arabic correctly and to avoid making mistakes in this. For example, dakhala dara zaydun. Okay, for example, you have dakhala, this is a fi'l, you have dar, door, zayd. Add fi are 4 words. For example, dakhala, dar and zayd and fi are 4 words. The science of Nahw teaches us how to put them together to form a correct sentence. Here. So you will say dakhala zaydun fid dari. The midterm objective is to use our Arabic skills to understand the Quran, Hadith, Fiqh and other Islamic sciences so that we can act upon them. The ultimate objective through the above is to gain the pleasure of Allah, the Most High. So let's move on to the next section, section 1.2, Al-Kalima, the word. Any word uttered by humans is called a lafz. Yeah? You utter a word, what do we call this? Lafz. For example, I say Al-Kitab, the book. This is a lafz, I've uttered it. Yeah? Lafz is an utterance. Now if I write Al-Kitabu on a board and I show you, you won't say this is a lafz because I haven't uttered it. Yeah? I've written it on a board. So now you will call this kalima. Yeah? Kalima is a word, meaningful word, kalima. Yeah? And lafz is a kalima also, but it is an utterance. Yeah? If it has a meaning, it is called mawdu', meaningful, and if it does not have any meaning, it is called muhmal, meaningless. For example, in Urdu we say roti, shoti. Yeah, so roti has a meaning, shoti has no meaning. So roti will come under mawdu'. Yeah, lafzun mawdu', it's a lafz, utterance, and mawdu', it has a meaning. Yeah, roti, bread. But shoti, it's a lafz, I've uttered it, shoti, but does it have a meaning? No. Yeah, it's meaningless. So this is called muhmal. Yeah, muhmal, lafzun muhmalun. In Arabic, lafzun mawdu', the word which has a meaning, is of 2 types, mufrad and murakkab. So mufrad is a single word, yeah, such as a book, kitab, yeah, and we call it kalima also, kalima. And compound is murakkab. What's a compound? Murakkab, it is a group of 2 or more words which may form a complete sentence or an incomplete sentence, yeah, like a phrase such as, look, talibun zakiyun, intelligent student. Yeah? These are 2 words. Yeah? Or at-talibu zakiyun, the student is intelligent. Yeah? So these are a combination of 2 or more words. What do we call this? Murakkab. Murakkab can be a complete sentence or incomplete sentence. Yeah. So talibun zakiyun, intelligent student. Yeah. This isn't a complete sentence. Yeah. What about the intelligent student? Yeah. You need news to complete the sentence. So this is two words together. It's called a murakkab, yeah. And at-talibu zakiyun, at-talibu zakiyun, the student is intelligent. This is a complete sentence, yeah. So this is a murakkab, and a singular word is mufrad, a word on its own. Now there are three types of kalima. Yeah. So kalima is a word which has a meaning. Yeah. Kalima mawdu'. So kalima is a word, and now there are three types of kalima. First is ismun, noun, fi'lun, verb, harfun, particle. Yeah. So remember these three types of kalima: ismun, fi'lun, and harfun. Ismun, noun, fi'lun, verb, harfun, particle. So we'll begin with the ismun, noun. Yeah? First type of kalima. Yeah? The classical definition is, it is a kalima, ism, noun, whose meaning can be understood without the need to combine it with another word, and it does not have a tense. Yeah? Word on its own. Meaningful word. For example, I say al-kitabu, the book. Yeah? It's an ism. It's a name. Yeah? Name of something. Yeah? A book. Okay. And its meaning is understood. The listener, as soon as he hears the book, yeah, the picture of a book will appear in his mind. Yeah? And he doesn't need to add any verb or any harf particle with the book. As soon as he says the book, the listener will understand. Okay, so the meaning is understood without the ism, noun being joined with a fi'l, verb, or a particle. Okay, and it doesn't have a tense. Yeah, like the fi'l has a tense. Yeah, but the ism doesn't have any tense attached to it. A modern definition: it is the name of a person, place, or thing. Yeah, so name of a person, place, or thing, like Pakistan, we say in Arabic. Yeah? Name of a country, Pakistan, or ad-dar, al-bayt, the house. Okay. Okay, so there are different types of asma, ism. You will learn this, yeah. Isma alam, name of a person, yeah, like Zaid, Bakr, Amr. Yeah, this is a noun, ism, name of a person. Okay, name of a country, Pakistan. Okay. Note, since this textbook is designed for classical Arabic, therefore throughout the rest of the book, ismun will be used in the sense of its classical definition. Okay. Important point to notice, take note of regarding the ism: it can never have a tanween and an alif lam at the same time. Okay, so the noun, the ism, if it begins with alif lam, it will not end with a tanween. So you can't say al-kitabun, al-mar'atun. It will always be al-kitab. It can be babu, bi, depending on what comes before it. But you won't have a tanween on the final letter of the noun, which begins with alif lam. Yeah? If alif lam comes at the start of the noun, it will not end with tanween. Okay, and that noun that ends with tanween won't have an alif lam at the start. Okay, so a very important point to take note of. You can look throughout the whole Quran, you won't find a word, an ism, which has alif lam at the start and ends with a tanween. Yeah? Two zabar, two zay, two pesh. And if it ends with a tanween, it won't have alif lam at the start. Okay, a fi'l can never have a tanween or an alif lam. Harf, particle. It is a kalima whose meaning can be understood without joining an ism or a fi'l or both to it. For example, min, from, ala, on top. State with reason whether the following words are ism, fi'l, or harf. Okay. So the first one, jalasa, he sat. Wa, and. Okay, let's look at jalasa. I missed out the fi'l, sorry. Yeah, I missed out the fi'l. So let's have a look at the fi'l. Verb, yeah, fi'l is verb. Fi'lun means an action. Yeah, donates an action. Fi'l, verb. So the classical definition, it's a kalima, word, whose meaning can be understood without the need to combine it with another word, and it has one of the three tenses, past, present or future. So the fi'l, its meaning is understood without it being joined with an ism, noun, or a harf, particle. Yeah? Like the ism, it doesn't need to be joined with the fi'l or the harf. Yeah? Its meaning is understood. Same with the fi'l. It comes on its own. You understand what's the meaning. Okay, and it has a tense attached to it. Yeah, either past tense, we call it fi'l madi, present tense, fi'l mudari, okay, and future tense. And fi'l mudari in Arabic can cover both. Yeah, comes for both fi'l present and future. Yeah, for example, look, daraba, he hit. Yeah, so this is a fi'l verb. He hit, past tense verb. Yeah, he hit. If I say he hits, this is present tense. He will hit, future tense. Yeah. So daraba is past tense. He hit. Okay. So it denotes an action. Yeah. Of hitting. Yeah. Daraba, he hit. What's the action? Hitting. Yeah. Nasara, he helped. Past tense verb. Nasara. Yeah. And a fi'l will always have a fa'il with it. Yeah. Fa'il do have the action. Yeah, fi'l is the action, fa'il do have the action. Yeah. So look, daraba, he hit, he. Yeah, he is the one who performed the action, the fi'l of hitting. So he is the fa'il, and the action that he performed is hitting. Yeah. So hitting is the fi'l. Okay. So daraba, he hit. Nasara, he helped. Since this textbook is designed for classical Arabic, therefore throughout the rest of the book, fi'lun will be used in the sense of its classical definition. A fi'l can never have a tanween or an alif lam. So remember, the fi'l will never have alif lam or tanween. Okay? It will never have alif lam at the beginning and tanween on the final letter, okay, of the fi'l. Okay. Harf, final kalima we will learn about is harf. Yeah, harf is a particle. Unlike the ism and fi'l, the harf, it cannot be understood unless it is joined with the ism and the fi'l. Yeah. If I just mention harf on its own, any harf, any particle on its own, the listener will get confused. He won't understand what I am trying to say. Okay, for example, look. It is a kalima whose meaning cannot be understood without joining an ism or a fi'l or both to it. Yeah? Either an ism or a fi'l will be joined or both. Then its meaning will be understood. For example, min. Min means from, ala, on top. Yeah? If I say min all day, from, the listener, he will say, what do you mean from where? Yeah, what do you want to say? Ala, on top. Okay. But when I join a fi'l with it, for example, I say safara. Safara is a fi'l. It means he traveled. So if I say safara min Makkata ila Baghdad, he traveled from Makkah to Baghdad. Yeah. So min means from. Ila is also a harf particle. It means to, yeah, towards to. So I added min and ila. The listener now understands that he traveled from Makkah to Baghdad. Okay. All right. Exercises state. These are a few exercises. State with reason whether the following words are ism, fi'l or harf. So look, jalasa. It's a fi'l. Yeah, he sat. Jalasa. Fi'l madi, past tense verb. Wa means and. Okay? It's a harf, particle. Bintun, girl. Yeah, it's the name. Yeah, girl. Ism, noun. Yeah. Kasara, he broke. Yeah. Fi'l madi, past tense verb. He broke. Find the meaning and the plural of the following asma using a dictionary. Qalamun, pen. Aqlam is the plural. Pens. Faslun, class. Fusul is the plural, classes. Kitabun is book. Kutub is the plural. Kutub, books. Sabburatun, blackboard. Okay. Sabburatun is blackboard. And the plural, I believe, is sabburat. So, sabburatun, is it a noun? Is it a fi'l or is it a harf? So look at the final letter, ta. It has a tanween. And tanween can only appear on the noun. Which doesn't begin with alif lam. So sabburatun, this is an ism, a noun. How do you know? What's the sign? It's ending with a tanween. So the noun, one of the signs of recognizing a noun is that it will end with a tanween. Or if it has alif lam at the start. Okay. Whereas the fi'l, the verb, it won't begin with alif lam, and neither will it end with a tanween. So this is one way of recognizing the fi'l and the ism. Okay, so sabburat is the plural of blackboard. Okay, you can even call it whiteboard. Blackboard, whiteboard, sabburat. So blackboards, sabburat. Okay, we will stop there. Revise the lesson. Let me know what you thought of the lesson. Allah grant us all Muslims ilm nafi', beneficial knowledge. Assalamu alaikum. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.